Barcelona's financial struggles have once again been thrust into the spotlight, with reports now suggesting that the Spanish giants will be unable to compete for one of Europe's most sought-after strikers, Viktor Gyokeres. According to recent reports from Sport, the Swedish forward has become a key target for top clubs across Europe, but Barcelona's current financial limitations make it impossible for them to pursue his signature in the upcoming transfer windows. Gyokeres, who currently plays for Sporting Lisbon in Portugal, has been enjoying an exceptional run of form that has turned heads across the football world. His remarkable performances this season have propelled him into the conversation as one of the best young strikers in Europe. However, Sporting Lisbon has made it clear that they will not entertain offers unless suitors are willing to meet their lofty asking price of €100 million, a sum that is currently well beyond Barcelona's reach, not just in the ongoing transfer window but possibly even in the summer. The €100 million release clause attached to Gyokeres' contract speaks volumes about the value Sporting Lisbon places on their star player. The club is well aware of the growing interest in the Swedish forward, and with his form showing no signs of slowing down, they are holding out for a hefty transfer fee that would reflect his performances on the pitch. After all, the €100 million price tag isn't just a random figure, it's a reflection of the striker's consistent goal-scoring abilities, his leadership on the field, and the undeniable potential he has shown in various competitions. Gyokeres has been in stunning form this season, scoring an incredible 58 goals in 54 matches across all competitions in 2024. This kind of output is not only rare but also places him among the elite goalscorers in Europe, with his name now being mentioned in the same breath as some of the biggest names in football. His hat-trick against Manchester City in the Champions League was a particularly eye-catching moment, further establishing his reputation as a player who can deliver in high-pressure situations against some of the best teams in the world. His performance against City, in particular, has only increased the level of interest in him, and many are now asking whether he is ready to make the leap to one of the continent's top clubs. While Barcelona is undoubtedly one of the most prestigious footballing institutions in the world, their financial reality means that they are unlikely to be able to compete with other clubs in the race for Gyokeres. The Premier League has already taken notice of Gyokeres, with Manchester United emerging as one of the leading contenders for his signature. Under the guidance of his former coach, Ruben Amorim, who managed Gyokeres during his time at Sporting Lisbon, Manchester United has been linked with a move for the striker. United's interest is not entirely surprising, given that they are in the market for a new striker after struggling to find consistent goal-scoring options this season. Gyokeres would offer them exactly what they need, a proven goal-scorer with exceptional technique, physicality, and the versatility to play in multiple attacking roles. Other clubs are also likely to join the race for Gyokeres' services, especially as we head into the January transfer window. But even if Barcelona's finances were in a better state, it's becoming clear that they would be fighting an uphill battle against wealthier clubs with greater resources. The Spanish club's ongoing financial issues, exacerbated by the effects of the pandemic and their failure to reach the same commercial heights as some of their rivals, mean that their ability to bring in top-tier talent has been severely restricted in recent years. Barcelona's inability to sign top players has been a major talking point among fans and pundits alike, with the club having to rely more on developing young talent through their renowned La Masia Academy and making shrewd, low-cost signings. It wasn't long ago that Barcelona were dominating European football with a squad full of world-class superstars. However, after enduring a period of financial mismanagement, mounting debts, and poor transfer dealings, the club finds itself in a tough position. With players like Lionel Messi and Luis Suarez no longer at the club and big-money signings like Antoine Griezmann and Philippe Coutinho not delivering the expected results, Barcelona has struggled to regain its former glory. These financial struggles were highlighted last summer when the club was forced to let go of Lionel Messi due to their inability to register his new contract under La Liga's salary cap restrictions, a moment that left many fans heartbroken. For Barcelona, this situation with Viktor Gyokeres is yet another reminder of the gap that exists between them and other clubs in terms of financial power. Although the club remains an attractive destination for players, it is now increasingly reliant on its ability to make smart, low-risk investments rather than splashing out on expensive transfer fees. While Gyokeres may be a top priority for Barcelona's scouts and management team, the reality is that they are not in a position to compete for his signature, especially when other clubs like Manchester United and others with deep pockets are in the mix. Meanwhile, Sporting Lisbon is bracing for potential offers. The club is keen to hold on to Gyokeres for as long as possible, but they are also preparing for the eventuality of his departure. The Portuguese club has reportedly already begun scouting for potential replacements in case the Swedish striker does leave in the near future. This proactive approach indicates just how seriously they are taking the possibility of Gyokeres moving on, with the January transfer window looming as a potential point of departure. With 4 crucial Champions League matches remaining before the window closes, Gyokeres has a unique opportunity to further elevate his stock. His performances on the European stage are likely to be watched closely by scouts from all over the continent, and each game could provide an opportunity for him to further boost his value. It's no secret that top clubs are looking to reinforce their attacking options, and Gyokeres is rapidly establishing himself as one of the most desirable forwards in the market. For Barcelona fans, the thought of seeing Gyokeres in a Blaugrana shirt is a tantalizing prospect, but it's one that is increasingly unlikely to materialize. The club will have to watch from the sidelines as other, wealthier clubs battle it out for the player's services. If the financial situation doesn't improve in the coming months, it could mean that Barcelona will continue to be limited in their pursuit of top-level talent, stuck in a cycle of needing to develop players internally or make smaller, less costly moves in the market. This situation also raises broader questions about the future of Barcelona's finances. While the club is attempting to stabilize its financial situation, there is still a long way to go before they can compete with the financial muscle of clubs like Manchester City, Paris Saint-Germain, and the top Premier League sides. If Barcelona is to regain its place among Europe's elite, it will need to find a way to balance its books while still managing to attract top-tier talent. For now, however, Barcelona must accept that their pursuit of Viktor Gyokeres is a non-starter. With his form continuing to impress and the interest in him growing by the day, it seems increasingly likely that Gyokeres will move to a club that can afford to meet Sporting Lisbon's asking price, one that Barcelona can't match in the short term. Fans of the Catalan Giants will have to wait and see if the club can find other ways to reinforce their squad in the coming windows. But for now, it's clear that Gyokeres will be playing for someone else when the transfer market reopens. That's the end of this video. If you liked the video, please make sure to subscribe the channel for more upcoming videos.